we're going to cast Claire first, and Jamie's going to be the one that we'll cast at the last minute because, you know, in the books, Jamie's the king of men, and he's all these things that the fans built up in their heads. And who the hell's going to be that, you know? So I think that's going to take forever. And of course, it was exactly the opposite. Sam was the very first one that we cast, and it was just a very simple process. The tape came in, and the word went around the office like lightning, like, we found him. And I was like, what? We're just beginning. He said, no, you got to see this tape. Watch the tape, and sure enough, it was like, oh my God, there he is. That's him. So let's grab him now, you know, don't be stupid. And then it was the great Scarlett O'Hara search to find Claire. You know, it was a very difficult role. It's every scene, every day. It's a tremendous amount of work. I said that, to me, the fundamental quality of the character was her intelligence. You had to have an actress that really projected, you know, this really smart quality, because she lands in this time and she's able to adapt very quickly. And I said everything flows from her intelligence, her strength of character, her adaptability, her sexuality, you know, her warmth. All of it is because of this mind and this sort of intelligence. So you had to have somebody that you could watch think on camera, and someone who was going to be talking to you in voiceover. So it turned out that was a much more difficult proposition than I think I anticipated at the outset. And we saw a lot of really good, really talented actresses, and we just kept saying, no, it's not there, it's not there, it's not there. And we were getting really close. We're starting to sweat it a little bit because we were approaching the shooting point. And then Katrina's tape came in, and it was a very similar thing to the discovery of Sam. It was just this word went around like lightning. We found her, and I was like, really? And looked at the tape and went, oh my God, there she is. And then we said, let's put her and Sam together and see what the chemistry was. The chemistry was great, and that was it.
You know, this is, sometimes you just get lucky, sometimes the stars align, so.
Well, Sam got cast first, so you want to take the lead on that
absolutely.
one?
Yeah, I was about a year ago, just over a year now. I was just returned back from Los Angeles and asked to audition, and I hadn't heard of the books. I went online, had a look, and found out it was this whole world that Diana had written. And so I went in and was really excited, because I'm a big fan of Ron D. Moore, who's our executive producer, who did Battlestar Galactica and Star Trek. So yeah, it was a really exciting prospect, and it was a very quick process. It was kind of, a bit of a whirlwind, really. And then I came on board, and we started to sort of test girls for the part, and we couldn't find her.
Yeah, well, I was in LA, and apparently they'd been looking for a very long time, and it was getting quite close down to the wire. But I heard about the projects from my manager. She sent me, you know, just 2 scenes and a couple of, you know, a very short log line, and I put myself on tape. And I found out about a week later that they wanted me to test with Sam. So I went and found a book in my local bookstore and read it over Labor Day weekend last year, and tested, and that went well. And then within a week I was in Scotland working. So it was all,
wow.
Once the ball finally got rolling, it was very quick.
All right, yeah. I went to you armed with nothing but an empty pistol in my bare hands. Aye, you're right. And my pride's about all I've got left of me right now.
I'm sorry.
We should go for the kiss, just go for the kiss. No.
Thank you very much.
Sitting in a bear hug.
God, it's absolutely fine, thank you.
Please stop rolling the camera, Jesus.
Dear God.
First of all, did you notice I wore a tartan dress?
Very
clever,
very
come
clever.
on.
I like that one. Tartan dress. Actually, it is interesting seeing that, like how physical we were, and we just met.
They also made me take my heels off, so I look really short.
In reality, you actually are, aren't you?
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not as short as Josh, but
Yeah,
yeah.
Josh is.
Sorry. What did I do? Did you think you nailed it? Did you like when you walk off camera there? Did you like, oh, I think I might have
Wait,
it.
he had the job. No, did I? No, but I felt like, okay, if I don't get it, I don't know what else I could have done. One of those. You know, you kind of feel like, all right, do you leave it on the table?
Right.
Is that the saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left it all out on the field. We're going to use all the metaphors.
Yeah.
And Sam, your recollection of that, that's...
She left it all out there on the field, yeah. No, I am, no, look, we had, they've been looking for Claire all over, and we'd done a bunch of screen tests, and
How many?
What were their names?
not many. We'd done a
What
bunch
a
of,
number.
and they were all fantastic, and obviously everyone is just very different. But this was so physical, and as you can see, you know, I think at one point there's another scene we did, and it's the fight before that part, and we got so like aggressive towards each other.
Yeah, I think we actually, like, I think you went to grab me and I went to hit, I don't know. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
lot of...
So that's where it all started. She tried to,
Well,
to hit me. Domestic abuse. Yeah, anyway. No.